Other breaking news, still no House Speaker. Voting will continue now tomorrow for the first time in more than a century. A majority party's nominee for House Speaker failed both the initial, the second, and the third ballot. The House will go through a fourth vote, but that will start tomorrow after no candidates could reach the 218 votes needed to win. But Kevin McCarthy vowing to fight as long as it takes. Nearly 24 Republicans, though, voting against him. He could only afford to lose 4 votes. Correspondent Joe Khalil live for us in Washington. Joe, you've been standing by, keeping your eye on all of this. Tell us what happens now.
Yeah, McCarthy's still got a math problem, Nichole. Look, what's at stake here is nothing short of the future direction of the House of Representatives and the entire GOP agenda. Look, it seemed almost inevitable just a couple days ago that Kevin McCarthy's speakership bid was going to be successful, but now it appears that it's slipping away from him fast. You've got these sort of warring factions, these anti-McCarthy, pro-McCarthy factions that are battling it out. What's amazingly is they're doing it publicly on the House floor, essentially waiting for the other one to blink.
Nominate the gentleman from California, Kevin McCarthy, as Speaker of the House.
It became clear quickly on Tuesday, House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy does not yet have enough support from fellow Republicans to become Speaker of the House. The question now, will he ever get there? 3 times falling short of the required 218 votes. It's a major split within the Republican Party. A larger than expected number of hardline MAGA conservatives defying the majority of their fellow Republicans, saying McCarthy has failed to meet their demands.
You're the guy that wants to be Speaker. Tell us, if you want to earn our vote, how we're going to transform this place so that there's a different outcome for the American people. Tell us how you're going to do that. Yet nothing.
We had a deal that was not a selfish deal in any way for Kevin McCarthy to get him the gavel on the first ballot, and he eagerly dismissed us.
The group, unofficially called the Never Kevin Caucus, put together a host of rules changes they want McCarthy to agree to, some that would even weaken his speaker status if he were to get it. Heading into today's vote,
I'm not going anywhere.
McCarthy was defiant, saying he won't concede his fight for the gavel no matter how many rounds of votes it takes.
I have the record for the longest speech ever on the floor. I don't have a problem getting a record for the most votes for Speaker, too.
The delay in confirming a Speaker has serious real-world consequences. The new Congress can't be seated, and that means important committees can't start their work. Promised GOP hearings and investigations into Hunter Biden, COVID origins, and more can't happen until House Republicans come together on a Speaker candidate. McCarthy supporters, which make up the majority of House Republicans, say the delay is a threat to national security.
Kevin McCarthy is the right guy to lead this conference. He's the right guy to be Speaker of the House.
Nichole, on the third vote, the last one we saw tonight, 20 Republicans voted against Leader McCarthy. Presumably, at this moment, he and allies are trying to get some of their support back, but they would need 16 of them to move their allegiance and vote again for McCarthy if he's to successfully become Speaker. Otherwise, we'll have to see if an alternative emerges. Steve Scalise, the number 2 Republican's name, has been floated, but those conversations may be happening tonight and tomorrow. And again, the House convenes again noon Eastern time. We will see what happens when they do.
Yes, Nichole? We will. All eyes on Washington tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.